What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggle's TV Daily Rewind. This is where we go back a week, give you all of your tech news in one single video. I'm recording this on the Xiaomi, Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite, so you can see what it looks like. But regardless, what I wanted to say was we have a big show this week. First, we got to talk about the new dual folding Samsung phone that I'm very excited about. We talk about the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro, they're the free pre-order gifts, and all about those phone, the prices. We also talk about the Samsung adds podcast to a certain app of theirs. We also talk about the camera features come into the Galaxy S20, Note 20, and so on and so forth that are in the S21 series. So enjoy this week's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is about the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. And I believe this update also came out for the Buds Pluses and the Buds Live as well, but definitely the Buds Pro because I got it. I at least noticed it today, but I believe it came out yesterday, and I haven't really seen too much news about it. But here it goes. There was an update I got on my Galaxy Buds Pro, and here it is. It's a 2.2 meg update, and you can see it says improve system stability and reliability. I searched online, I searched Reddit. I didn't see anything on the news sites either, specifically what's been fixed, added, improved. But if you do, let us know in the comments. And I haven't noticed anything either, so I don't know. But ultimately, there's an update. Do the update. And hopefully good things will come with that update, but just FYI. Next up, Samsung's having a huge sale right now from March 22nd till March 28th, but they're also having like exclusive daily deals, and the daily deal is really good right now. So check this out. The daily deal right now, and it ends in a few hours. If you want to take advantage of it, you can see daily offer, get $350 off the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G while supplies last. Now you are relegated to get one of the carrier versions, the T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, or Sprint versions, but you also get $50 off in instant credit, or $50 towards instant credit, $350 off instantly, and you can get the phone for as little as $399.99 for a Note 20 Ultra 5G. But then they also have other deals going on. You can get the S21 Plus for the price of an S21, which is a nice little deal. You can save 30% on your entire S21 Ultra 5G ecosystem purchase. You can save 30% on your entire S20 Fan Edition 5G ecosystem. Get 29% off the Galaxy Tab S7 earbuds and a monitor, which is a premium package, and so much more, guys. Check these updates out. There's, again, some really nice deals going on from the 22nd to the 28th, and the link is down below if you want to take advantage of this. Last story of the day is about the Galaxy Z Fold line and a very exciting new phone. I'm not talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 3. So if you think I'm talking about that, I'm not. I'm also not talking about the Galaxy Z Flip 5G, second version, third version, whatever you want to say it is. This is going to be a completely new phone, which I've kind of spoken about in the past, and we're getting more fuel on that fire, baby. Add some more fuel. It is going to be a dual hinge, dual foldable Galaxy Z phone. I don't know the exact name, but it's potentially coming out as early as the end of this year. Check this out. This is coming from Nikkei Asia. Hopefully I said that right. Nikkei. Or is it Nike? I don't know. Ultimately, you can see from the headline, they're saying Samsung bets big on foldable smartphones amid chip crunch. South Korean tech titan is working on a new double-hinged model, and down below I'll link the article if you want to read it in its entirety, which I do advise you to. It says the South Korean tech giant plans to release the new generations of its Galaxy Z Flip and Z Fold phones later this year. Sources said it is also making a double folding phone that can be unveiled as early as the end of this year, according to 3 sources. Samsung has filed multiple patents for a double-hinged design. Samsung has also set an ambitious internal goal to boost its total foldable smartphone shipments to a similar level as those of the popular Galaxy Note series, exceeding 10 million units annually. One person with direct knowledge told Nikkei However, that goal will be tested by market conditions and the state of the chip and component crunch, the person added. Now, if you're curious what this phone might look like, this is what it could potentially look like. These are some renders built up from Let's Go Digital of what this potentially could look like. And I've showed this stuff off before. This doesn't mean exactly what it's going to look like, but it could be a laptop looking design with a keyboard built out that pulls out, along with a dual hinge that allows you to see both sides of the screen and stand it up, and all kinds of crazy interesting looking ways to see this new dual hinge phone. Now remember, if this comes out, you got to imagine this is going to be $2,500, $3,000 in that range. A single hinge phone is at $2,000. I mean, once it comes out after a few months, you can usually get it for less than that. But this is a brand new design with even more parts that could break down, parts that it's going to take more time to build. It's getting wild out there. These are wild days right now. And if this has this kind of hinge right here, think of another one of those hinges, probably smaller. Also think about if they're able to do something with a dual hinge. I doubt the hinge is going to be this big, because we're hearing rumors with the regular Galaxy Z Fold 3 that the hinge and the design is going to be lighter and smaller. And that all leads credence and reliability to this rumor that they could be doing this as well with a smaller hinge, multiple hinges for more designs and just craziness all around. First story of the day is about the iPhone 13 and the display that it potentially is going to be using. Now, and this isn't really anything that different from what they've done in the past. Samsung has always been a supplier of iPhones for a really long time at this point, and it looks like the iPhone 13 is going to use a display that is very well known and loved at this moment, and that is Samsung's, as you can see from the headline, they're rumored to be using Samsung's 120 Hz LTPO OLED panel in the iPhone 13. So basically the same display as what we get with the S21 Ultra. I mean, it might be a flat display, it might not be as curved, it might not be the same exact dimensions, but ultimately the technology behind the display you're probably most likely going to see on the next iPhone 13. The big takeaway from this would be not that it's going to be OLED, because they already use OLED displays, would be that it's going to be a 120 Hertz display, because right now they use 60 Hertz. So even though the iPhones are pretty smooth, it's going to make them feel that much smoother. So this is a really good thing. If you're an iPhone fan, iPhone 13, 120 Hertz display, not bad, right? Next up is about the OnePlus Watch, a device we've been talking about for a couple of weeks at this point, and it's official. As you can see, it's going to be $159 when it comes out, and when it does come out, it will be around April 14th. You'll be able to order it right on their website. I'll link it down below if you want to take advantage. The OnePlus Watch is compatible with OnePlus phones, but also Android and iPhones as well. You can track over 110 different workouts with the OnePlus Watch. Storage inside is 4 gigabytes, but 2 of those gigabytes are usable to store music. So you could store music on the watch, connect some headphones to the watch, and be independent of using a phone. The 402 milliamp battery inside should give you up to 14 days on a single charge, and you should be able to charge with their Warp charger up to 20 minutes. Also announced today were the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro. Let's first talk about the 9 Pro. You can actually pre-order both of these phones right now. The 9 Pro comes with that Hasselblad camera. You also get the Snapdragon 888 and 5G. 120 Hertz fluid 2K plus display, 65 watt ultra fast charging, and 50 watt wireless charging. You can order this and get it shipped out as early as March 26th. You get with it free OnePlus Buds Z, the Steve Harrington edition, during the pre-order period. And you also get 0 APR with up to 24 months if you need to finance it. It comes in the colors of Morning Mist and Pine Green currently. Looks like the only version available currently on their website is the 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage for the cost of $1,069. The regular OnePlus 9 again has that Hasselblad camera, 120 Hz fluid display, Snapdragon 888 and 5G, 65 watts of ultra fast charging. The free gift with the pre-order is the OnePlus Buds Z in the color of white. You can get the phone in Arial Black or Winter Mist. Comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage for $729. The OnePlus 9, 9 Pro, and the Watch are linked down below if you want to at least look at them or pre-order them at this moment. Other than that, I should be, at least from my contact, should be getting the OnePlus 9 Pro along with their fast charger, so I should have some videos on that hopefully relatively soon. I know others already have videos up and things like that, but I'm not everybody. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is about the OnePlus 9 and OnePlus 9 Pro. There is a big update being rolled out, and it'll be getting to you before you get your actual phone. And the reason you might want to get this is because I haven't watched anyone's review, I'll be honest with you. I just heard like chitter chatter on Twitter and basically on there saying that there's issues with the camera. It's not mind-blowing, this and that, even though they have the Hasselblad cameras on there. And hopefully this update will fix some of those issues. Again, this is a very big update rolling out before you get your OnePlus 9 or OnePlus 9 Pro early next week. So here it is. This is what everything this big update will have. So first of all, in the system, it's going to optimize the charging stability. It's going to optimize the UI display of the notification bar. It's going to fix other known issues and improve system stability. On the camera side, it's going to optimize video filming fluidity so that filming is more fluid. Optimize the noise and white balance issues with the rear camera. It's also going to optimize the rear camera's nighttime brightness and highlight control, and optimize the color performance of the Pro mode. So when you go in Pro mode, it will optimize the colors that it outputs. Bluetooth, it's fixed the Bluetooth compatibility issues. And on the network side, it improved the stability of telecommunication functions and improved the WLAN transmission. So overall, a very big update. I'm not sure how big in terms of size it is, but you can see it's fixing and amending a lot of features on there. So if you were unhappy with some of the reviews you saw for the OnePlus 9 or 9 Pro, these things should hopefully fix those issues and really improve the camera quality and system stability in an overall sense. And let me know in the comments down below, are you getting the OnePlus 9 or 9 Pro? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments down below. Last story of the day is a really nice update going out to the Galaxy S20 FE, aka Galaxy S20 Fan Edition folks that have that phone or thinking of getting that phone. There's a nice update coming out there that will give you, I'm charging, I can't grab it. Very similar features in the camera department to the Galaxy S21 phones. And some of those things that are gonna come over with it are the ability for portrait mode and the new effects that come along with the portrait mode, and the ability to use the ultra wide camera in Pro mode. Now, just to let you know, you will not be getting on the S20 Fan Edition because these are on the S21, but they're just not going to give it to you. The director's view, which allows you to take multiple views of videos and photos that you do, and also portrait images in low light. But beyond that, you are going to get a lot of the same features that the S21 series of phones has on your S20 Fan Edition phone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question out to you guys is, which feature would you like to take from another phone and have it on your phone? Let me know in the comments down below. Right off the top of my head, I mostly use a Samsung phone, but I guess for me, instead of having to use like Viber, which is cross-platform, I guess I'd rather have iMessage on my phone on Android. That'd probably be the one app I'd really like to have. Or even, I like AirDrop. AirDrop is really nice. When I film stuff on my iPhone, I can just instantly send it to my Apple computer. That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind that either. But let me know if there's another feature or something else on another phone you would love to have on yours. We'll see you guys down the road. Peace. Let's get into the tech news. We only have one story today, extremely slow tech news day, but it's about Samsung phones and their Samsung Free. So if you remember, Samsung Free is that feature when you swipe over from the left to the right, and you get all this news and information, and it's just like Google's feed as well. But Samsung Free just added a new feature. I have it on my S21. It should come out to your S20 and Note 20 and S10 and all those phones. You might have to have an update pushed out to you, but ultimately you should be getting this. You also need to be signed into a Samsung account, which you probably are. At that point, you're gonna see a new tab at the bottom called Listen. You now can listen and subscribe to podcasts within the Samsung Free app. Do you need it? I don't know. You probably already listen to apps in Spotify or Google or somewhere else, but now you have it directly in Samsung Free, and it's pretty easy to use. You have a search at the top that allows you to search for different podcasts. They don't have everything. I searched for 83 Weeks, which is a wrestling podcast. It's not in there. When I do search for it, I'll bring it up right here. The search results don't show anything for it. But when you go to the main page and just browse through the different podcasts, there's plenty. They have them grouped by categories: comedy, news and politics, society and culture, business, arts, science and medicine, sports and recreation, technology, TV and film, health, education. There's tons of stuff in here. And it's as easy, if you want to listen to one, you just tap on it and you can tap again and it'll start playing instantly. You can also hit these three dots over here and get more information on the podcast. At the top, you can subscribe. And whenever you do listen to one, it shows up at the top of the page. It'll show your most recent podcasts that you've listened to. So, I mean, I guess it's nice if you are unaware of how to get to a podcast or find a podcast or anything like that. If you have a Samsung phone, it makes it a lot easier to just swipe over from the left to the right and find podcasts that way. So I guess in a way it's good. It's just a lot of redundant behavior, obviously, within the phone, because again, you probably listen to them via Spotify or here or there. So it kind of makes it a little bit redundant. And also, this information's only on your Samsung devices rather than, with Spotify, you can listen to it on your computer, you can listen to it on your phone, somewhere else. So there you guys go. Samsung Free now has podcasts. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is you can get an incredible deal still on a Galaxy S21 Plus. You can literally pay $99 to get a Galaxy S21 Plus. Brand new, directly from Samsung. You can get it in the carrier version or unlocked for that price. Now, you do have to trade in one of the newer phones. If you're coming from an iPhone, in order to get that $99.99 price, you have to trade in one of the new iPhone 12s. But if you're coming from like a plain old iPhone 12 or even an iPhone 12 mini, might not be that bad of a deal. Or if you're coming from one of the Galaxy phones, you can trade in a Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra, or one of the Note 20s as well, and get $700 off to make the price come out at $99.99. So there's some phones in there that make the deal not that bad. So overall, if you're looking for a nice upgrade, $99.99, link down below if you want to take advantage of it. Last story of the day is all about a feature that potentially and is looking like it might come out for other phones other than the Galaxy S21. That feature that I'm talking about is this. It's the feature when you go into your camera on your Galaxy S21 series of phones and you go over and you'll see Director's View, and you can see it on the screen right now. That is Director's View. That's going to allow you to see multi-cameras at the same time. So it basically takes advantage of all the cameras on your phone for the most part, or the cameras that you want it to see. So you can see all those cameras at the same time on your screen. So you can take a photo, a video, whatever you want, and capture all these different angles. I mean, it's a cool feature, and it's kind of surprising after these other phones have gotten One UI 3.1 that they didn't get it. But per the T-Mobile paperwork on their website, this manual showing that it looks like it's coming to at least the S20, if not more phones as well. Now, it could be a mistake, but I don't know. I don't know why they'd be this detailed about it. So looking on the horizon, it looks like the Director's View will be coming to older Galaxy phones, and I don't see why it shouldn't anyway. It should, right? They can definitely handle it. They're powerful enough. They have enough cameras. Come on, push it, baby. Push it real good. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is about the OnePlus 9 and the OnePlus 9 Pro. If you're on Verizon here in the States, you might be curious, Are the OnePlus 9 and OnePlus 9 Pro going to be fully compatible with their network? And yes. So here's a tweet from a PR person that works at Verizon, or with Verizon, George Coronios, and he said, "I'm psyched to announce that the OnePlus 9 Pro and OnePlus 9 have been certified to work on Verizon and Visible." Visible is a prepaid Verizon carrier. That means you can buy it from your favorite retailer and know that it will work on Verizon 5G. Visit blah, blah, blah when you get your new phone to activate. And a little bit of extra information on here in case you're deciding between the OnePlus 9 Pro and the 9. The OnePlus 9 Pro will have ultra wideband compatibility. So if you want that, like those ridiculous speeds on Verizon, the one that's go up to like 2 gigabits per second, get the 9 Pro. The 9 doesn't have that, but both have subpar 6 connectivity. So it'll still work on their slower 5G and the LTE and all that. And that goes for both of the phones, the 9 and the 9 Pro. But if you need the ultra fastest 5G speeds they have, you have to get the 9 Pro. Last story of the day, kind of an interesting story, especially if you're a Galaxy wearable fan, especially a Galaxy Watch fan. As you know, or if you didn't know, the new Galaxy Watch is the Galaxy Watch 4 and Active 4 will not have Tizen as the operating system on there. They're gonna have Wear OS, which if you think about it, and I've said it before, they should have better app compatibility in terms of a bigger app library overall, because of Google's Wear OS has a much larger range of apps to get on there because it's run by Android/Google. But let's talk about this tweet from Max Weinbach. Max Weinbach put out a couple of screenshots showing off what the new screens are going to look like, saying Samsung's changing the Galaxy wearable app ahead of the Wear OS launch because the Galaxy Watch 4 and Active 4 should be out in the next couple months or so. And he says, either way, here's the new launch and pairing screen, and here's the new pairing screen saying Galaxy wearable. If you have a Galaxy wearable, you can pair it with your phone here, start pairing. So I guess I don't remember what this looked like, but I guess he's saying it looks different, and other people have said it as well. And then when you scan for wearable devices, again, that's what that looks like. So not anything hugely remarkable to see and look at, but it's interesting nonetheless to see if you haven't seen it yet. That's a lot of C's right there. What to expect when and if you get the new watch, or just a regular wearable watch to set up on the app. So there you go. Let's get into the tech news. We have one story today about the Galaxy S21 Ultra. There is a nice little deal. This is going to be the last day of deals. Samsung had a spring deal thing going on, and today's the last day of deals. And let's talk about the specific deal for this magnificent phone, the Galaxy S21 Ultra. You have two ways to attack this. So first of all, you can get a Galaxy S21 Ultra for $299, and you would have to trade in a newer phone to get it for that price of $299, such as a newer iPhone 12, any of the iPhone 12s, or one of the Galaxy S20 phones, or one of the Note 20 phones. Get up to $700 off, getting this phone for $299. Now you'll also, if you do that trade-in, get $100 worth of instant credit so that you can get maybe the Galaxy Buds for a much reduced price, or some cases, or like a battery pack or something else. You can use that towards it. You get $100 in the store to use instantly. The other deal for the Galaxy S21 Ultra might be better, and that is you get $200 off the cost of a Galaxy S21 Ultra, so you get it for $999, but then you get $250 in free gifts for the Samsung store. So at that point, you could get the Galaxy Buds Pro for free, along with maybe a case and a battery pack, or maybe get the Buds Pro and a watch for a little bit of a reduced cost, or take $250 off one of their tablets. So it depends how you go at it. It's not that bad. And then that way, if you do get the phone for $999 and then $250 in free credits, what you can do there is you can take the phone that you currently have, sell it on Swappa, sell it on eBay. Maybe you'll get even more than $700, or more than what they would trade in if it was one of their older phones that would be traded in. So you do have some options there, but if you want to take advantage of this, today's the last day, so you should do it quickly. It's linked down below, Galaxy S21 Ultra. This is a magnificent phone. Now, I still miss my Z Fold 2. I'm a Z Fold 2 guy, But in the meantime, I've been very happy with this phone overall in terms of performance, in terms of camera, in terms of just using it day to day. It's been a pleasure. The display is beautiful, the 120 hertz, the cameras work great, everything. I mean, really, it's a really, basically a perfect phone for that Samsung's pretty much put out thus far. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question out to you guys is, what's one product you would like to see me cover? Have it be a specific phone, or maybe some computer equipment, or maybe a specific tablet, or maybe just something I'm not even saying? Let me know in the comments down below. Give me some ideas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys down the road. Peace.